So hello guys, welcome back to our channel. As I promised you, I have visited a driving school. Actually, I'm going back home. This is the driving school where I trained like 4 years ago, and I have come back to ensure that you get first-hand information. Kuna so many people wamekuwa wakiniuliza what are the categories of driving school in Kenya, from the smallest to the biggest, and what are the requirements in terms of age, in terms of experience, and in terms of price. So leo nimevisit shule lakini mtasikia from the owners. So we have a lady here who is actually the owner of this driving school. She will introduce herself and then we get into the discussion of today's topic. So stay there please, and if you have questions, don't hesitate to ask because we have an expert. And this is not the last video. We will be doing a lot of videos from this place.
Oh, hi guys. My name is Rose, Rose Zap. I'm the director or the CEO of Zap Driving School and Computer College. We are located at Losambu along the Road, Nairobi. Yeah, we have our former student, and today we are having on an interview whereby we are going to explain the categories, or where do you start as a driver, or how do you do, or how do you go about it in terms of driving.
So utatuelezea from the smallest to the biggest na age requirement na experience, because hizo ni vitu nyingi watu sana huwa hawaelewi.
All right. About driving categories, many people outside there, they don't know how to go about it or where do you start. If you are a starter as a driver, this is where you start. Driving categories are classified into 7 categories. That is from class A, class B, class C, class E, F, and G. And each and every class has subcategories with requirement. Zile vitu nafaa kuwa nazo ndio uweze kuwa kwa ile class.
Yes.
Starting as the starter or the beginner, the one that want to be a driver here in Kenya or Eastern Africa, you can start with category B. But before we get there to category B, we have other classes ahead, where we have the class A and class, that is class A1, class A2, and class A3. Class A1, those are the driver licensed under a category for motorcycles. Yeah, bicycle. Bicycles. Yeah,
motorbike.
No, not motorbike.
Bicycle.
Yeah, bicycle.
This is a...
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we call them the moped. This category unaweza
A1.
That is A1. Yeah, A1 inaweza pato na yule hata kama ni underage, that is 16 years and above, but not below 16 years. Then from there we have A2.
Na bona mtu apewe license ya bicycle?
Okay, license ya bicycle bona mtu apewe. You know, each and every rider outside there, ni mzuri ukuwe uko licensed in case of emergency, in case of accident. Na ukipata mtu mwenye ako licensed, lazima akuwe somehow ako insured. So in case of any accident occur on the road, the insurance will be able to take over from there. Then from there we have category number 2, where we have class A2. Class A2 now is the one that we call them the motorbikes or bicycle. Yeah, pikipiki. Kwa dudhi kwa lugha ya kisasa. Hizo motorbike. Before we used to call them the PSV. Yeah, kitambo hiyo ilikuwa inaitwa PSV, passenger service vehicle. Ulikuwa unapewa category moja, that is class A. But nowadays class A tumesema iko grouped into 3, that is A1, A2 and A3. A2 tumesema ni motorbike, na the requirement bora ukuwa umefikisha 18 years and above, and also at least ukuwa na some skills za bicycle. If not, you can come immediately and you start your classes, and after that you be licensed by National Transport and Safety Authority, that is NTSA. Yeah. Then from there we have category number 3, that is class A3. Class A3 ni the 3-wheeler motors, that is the tuk-tuk. Now,
tuk-tuk.
yeah, if you are there, you are a driver, you want to become a driver at a tuk-tuk, yeah, this is the class now for you. Tuk-tuk ni ya yule mtu mwenye ana drive ile gari yenye ni ya gurudumu tatu. Yeah, gurudumu tatu. Yeah. Then from there we have category number 2. We call them saloon cars, whereby we have class B. B is grouped into 3 categories also. Number 1 we have class B1. Now B1, sasa hapa ndio unapatanga watu wengi hawezi kuelewa ya kwamba nitaanza B1 ni gani, B2 ni gani, B3 ni gani, nikipatikana na hii gari ama nikipatikana na traffic police nitaweza kujibu aje ama nitafanya nini. This is where you go about it. Class B1 it's a saloon car with the capacity of 5 to 7 seater. The requirement, you are supposed to have your national ID and also you be 18 years and above. Yeah, that's the saloon car. The saloon car, that is the B1. The B1, you'll be able to drive or to carry passengers between 5 to 7 seater. Yeah, then we have B2. B2, those are the automatic vehicles. B1, we have the manual vehicle, but B2 now it's the automatic vehicle, which are most vehicle in nowadays. Yeah, then from there we have B3. B3, this is the category or the class whereby those drivers would like to be a PSV driver at a taxi or at a Uber. So if you are there and you would like to be a driver at the Uber, it's B3. We call it the B provisional. The B provisional requirement, you are supposed to have number 1. You are supposed to have the license category that under class B2 or class B1. Yeah, that's the class B3, B professional. Number 2, you are supposed to have experience of 2 years and above at the category B, the normal vehicle, that is the saloon cars. Yeah, then from there we have class 3, whereby we have class C. Now class C, we call them the heavy vehicles or heavy trucks. Yeah, these are the vehicles that you get them, they are different category or different types. We have C1, C2, and also they continue like that. So C1, those are the light truck. We call them the light truck. For example, is those vehicles like Fanta, ama zile lori za miguu nne hapo. Yeah, hizo. That is category C1. Requirement for this class, you're supposed to have at least 2 years experience of class B. That is either B1 or B2. Yeah. Then from there you go to the next class at the category C, where we have class C. Before you used to call them the commercial vehicles. Yeah. Nowadays we call them the class C. These are the heavy commercial vehicles, the lorries. Hizo lorries sasa. Yeah. The requirement of this class, you're supposed to have a driving license with experience of 2 years experience of class C1. Yeah. Then from there we have CE. CE, these are the heavy trucks or heavy commercial vehicle with semi-trailer. Yeah, unapata gari nyuma ni trailer.
Iko na trailer na number plate ya trailer.
Yeah, iko na trailer na hivyo. Yeah, this now the category. That is
kama gari tuseme hizi lori za mafuta.
Yeah, unaweza sema si za mafuta. Unaweza sema
hizi za by Yusuf and Son, zimebeba mzigo.
Yeah, zimebeba mzigo. Yeah, ni commercial vehicle but iko na extra ni refu. And then kuna container maybe iko nyuma. We call it the semi trailer. Yeah, that is category CE. From there we have category CD. But before we go to category CD, the requirements of class CE, you're supposed to have 2 years experience of class C2 or class C that is the heavy commercial vehicle, zile lori za miguu 10 kuendelea. Yeah, at least uko na experience somehow, 2 years and above. Then from there, at least you be 28 years and above. Yeah. Then from there, we have those vehicles or heavy commercial vehicle which that they carry the hazardous material like now petroleum, yeah, gas, kitu kama hizo. So if you are there and you'd like to be a driver under those vehicle, this class we call it the class D, the class that carry the hazardous material. The requirement for this class, you're supposed to have at least 2 years experience of class CE. Yeah, the class CE, and then you be 30 years and above. Yeah.
So huwezi pata kijana anaendesha hizo gari za
kijana, unajua kijana sasa tunasemanga
less than 30 years.
Yeah.
You cannot find someone less than 30 years.
No, not really. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at least lazima uko 30 years and above. Yeah. Unajua sasa kitaba ufike hapo at least utakuwa na experience ya the other vehicles. Yeah, then from there we have another class. Tulisema these classes they are divided into 7 groups. Now we are in class 3, that is class C. Class 4 we call them class D. Yeah, class D, these are the passenger service vehicle, the PSVs. Yeah, ile za kubeba abiria. You are carrying people from Nairobi to Kisumu, Nairobi, Murang'a, Nairobi, Mombasa, all those distances. We call them the PSV, or either maybe you are carrying people using the Nissans. So we had the category D, we have class D1. D1 now is the normal Nissan that carries with capacity of 14 passengers. Yeah, the requirement for this class, you're supposed to have 4 years experience of class B1. Now remember, we started from class B, pale juu kabisa. Now you go back there, uangalia license yako. You're supposed to have at least 4 years of that class, either class B1 or class B2, or either you have license classified or licensed under class BCE. Yeah, that is the class D1. The other requirement, you're supposed to be at least 25 years and above. Yeah, 25 years and above, and also with the experience of 4 years. The category number 2 under class D, we have D2. Now these are the minibus. Minibus, they normally carry that 14 to 32 passengers. Yeah, the requirement for this class, you're supposed to be at least 28 years old, and also you have 2 years experience of class D1. Then from there we have D3. D3, now these are the buses, the heavy buses. With the capacity of, you're supposed to carry the passengers between 32 to 64 seaters. What are the requirements for this class? The requirement for this class is D3. You're supposed to at least have experience of 2 years of class D2 and also be 30 years old and above. Yeah, then from there we have the next class, we call them the class E. Class E, before we used to call them the special class. The same way, nowadays it's also a special class, whereby special class, these are the drivers, and they are licensed under class ECD, EC1, EC2, ECDE, or ECD3, or ECD4, or ECD3. Those are the classes or the categories where the driver that you are supposed to have if you want to be a driver on these vehicles. And which vehicles are these? These are the vehicles that we call them the articulated buses or the articulated trailers. Yeah, the heavy commercial vehicles, but I understand, I think you understand by the word articulated.
Yes.
Yeah, the articulated buses or the train.
They are broken into pieces,
Yeah,
ni kama train, something like that.
Yeah, ni kama train, but in terms of buses or in terms of lorries. Those are the classes that you are supposed to be to have on your license. Then from there we have class F. Class F, these are for those people with disability. in case you are a special person there, and also you want to be a driver, you are now licensed under this category F, the special category, a person with disability. Class F, that's the person with disability. Yeah, in case uko na shida ya mikono, ya miguu, or any part of your body, you are not going to say that you cannot drive. No, we have this category for you. That is category F. Then from there we have the last category, that is class number 7. We call it class G. Class G is now grouped or categorized into 14 classes or subgroups. Yeah. Now the 14 classes, these are the classes or the categories on driving, whereby now you can drive those heavy machines, like farm machineries machines. Yeah, those ones. We have forklifting, we have bulldozers. Yeah, all those. We have Motorola's, we have cranes, all those categories. We call them the plant operator classes. What are the requirements for these classes? The requirement for these classes, you can have your driving license. Not necessarily you have all the categories from class 1 all through to number 6. No, you are supposed to have your driving license categorized or licensed under class B. Any class B, that is either B1 or B2. Then immediately you can go back to driving school and then you enroll for class G. But all other classes apart from class G and class F, the other classes, that is class E, class D, class C, class C1, class DE, class E, D3, all those classes, you're supposed to have at least some experiences or some years so that you'll be able now to be licensed under NTSA or under National Transport and Safety Authority for you to be legally licensed on the road.
Thank you very much for educating our viewers. We hope that this video will create a lot of impact. And yes, we will come back here for another video. Now guys, nitawaonyesha more about ZAP driving school. So keep your eyes on this channel. Sitaki kuongea sana at this time, but Rose, what can you tell people about ZAP in a few words?
Yeah, about ZAP. ZAP, it's a new driving school in Kenya, but I can say it's a most popular driving nowadays, and especially along Thika Road. So if you are there, you are along Thika Road or within any location within Nairobi, ZAP is the school to be. Why ZAP? ZAP, we are considering our student not just to be a driver, but to be more than a driver. You'll be a responsible driver, you'll be a competitive, you'll be out there, be a defensive driver. Yeah, not just driving your own people, your own vehicle. No, get out there and share the skills to the others. And also, we are motivating our youths on the same way, whereby we want to motivate them in a future time, whereby they will be able to be instructors. Yeah, not just we remain just the instructors, but also we empower them on how to become one of them. Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Tupatane in the next video.
Thank you.
Yes.
Asante sana.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.